Hey everyone, so I'm back to do another makeup tutorial, and today I'm going to be doing a 4th of July inspired makeup look, so I hope you enjoy. So I've already applied my face makeup. I'm wearing Revlon's Colour Stay foundation, some NYX full coverage concealer under my eyes and just a little bit on any blemishes, and I powdered with Benefit's Hello Flawless, and I just quickly or lightly filled in my brows with Rimmel's dark brown eyebrow pencil. So to start the look, I'm going to use some eye primer, and the one I'm going to use is from Lorac. So that's just going to help our eye products to go on better and to be more vibrant and to last longer, and it would also help with creasing in the crease area. So as you can see, I've just made a start on this eye. So what you want to do is pull out whatever blue eyeshadows you have, and also a white. And if you have blue and white bases, then that would be great as well. So these could be paint pots, cream shadows, eyeliners, any kind of cream products, a white or a blue that will hold shadows well. So the bases that I'll be using are the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and the blue I'm using is Maybelline's Colour Tattoo in Turquoise Forever, which is just this bright like aqua blue. And for shadows then, the white I'll be using will be from the Ultra Mattes version 2 palette from Sleek. So there's just a white matte or a matte white there. And then I'll be using this navy as well from the same palette. And then as a light blue I'll be using this shadow from Urban Decay, which I believe is Kiddie Pool, but I could be wrong. I'll have it listed in the description box anyway. So first we're going to apply our bases, and this is just going to help the colours pop and really stand out. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and do a line in the centre of the lid. So a thick line like that to kind of mark the centre portion of the lid where you'll be having the white. And then I'll be taking the blue base on a Real Techniques, I think this is like a base shadow brush, and I'll be placing that on the rest of the lid. And I'm going to slightly pull them up into the crease just so that they don't end sharply at the crease. And we'll be blending some shadow into the crease as well, so it'll be softened again. Then taking some of the white base on a brush, I'm just going to clean up the centre of the white and kind of blend it into the blue. And for both of these cream products I'm using synthetic brushes. They work better with creams and they're easier to clean up afterwards because it kind of slides off the hairs rather than natural hairs which would hold it. So I've just cleaned up the white in the centre and blended it out into the blue to create kind of a light blue or lighter blue on the edges of the white. I'll just zoom you in. Now taking a flat shader brush like this one right here, I'm going to pick up my white eyeshadow and I'm just going to place that right on top where the white is in the centre. Just to make that really bright. Then flipping the brush over to the other side, I'm taking my light blue. This one is actually an older Urban Decay glittery one, so I'm going to try and avoid fallout here. And I'm just going to be placing that where we've created that kind of lighter blue on the edges of the white. So between the edge of the white and the corner on both sides. Placing that down right next to the white. And very lightly start feathering it into the white. Now going back to the white again, just brightening up the very centre, because blending the blue over it, it can kind of overblend the white a little bit. So it's just a case of going back between the two shadows to get them to blend together nicely. Now I've just taken the light blue out to the corners a little bit further before I put the dark blue down. And then I'm picking up my dark blue, which is like this navy from the Sleek palette, just on the tip of the brush, very lightly because this is quite pigmented and kind of powdery. And I'm just going to put a touch in the inner corner and on the outer corner, and then slowly start to blend them into the light blue. And on the outer corner I'm just going to slightly take it into the crease. Now to give some depth to my crease and to have something for those colours to blend into, I'm going to be taking a taupe from Ben Nye, which is a very cool brown, and I'm going to take that on a crease brush like this and just blend that into the crease. Using a cool brown like this will kind of keep it in tone with the blues, rather than taking a reddy brown. That could kind of clash a little bit. This is just my preference. So that it just kind of creates a greyish kind of shadow rather than a brownie, or rather than a warmer brown shadow. Now I'm going to take a blue pencil from Urban Decay. This is LSD, it's one of the 24/7 pencils. And I'm going to run that along the lower lash line. So I'm just taking that 2/3 of the way in. So I've just wiped off my shadow brush, and on the tip I'm going to take the two blues we were using, so the light blue, and put it on this side of that liner. And then taking a little bit of that dark blue and placing that on the outer corners of the lower lash line. And at the very corner you can kind of join that up into the shadow. So now I'm going to take a black liquid liner. This is the Physicians Formula Felt Tip Eye Marker. And I'm just going to line the top lash lines. So just like that, nothing too dramatic, nothing too fancy, no flick or anything. But you can line your eyes the way, whatever way you prefer. Now I'm just going to pop some white eyeliner in the lower waterline. And finally then for the eyes, I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. So those are the completed eyes. You could definitely add some false lashes if you wanted. I'm just not going to today. So we'll finish off the look. Now depending on how dramatic you want your whole look to be and where you're wearing this to and all that, and your own preference, you might choose to go for a really bold red lip or kind of a more subdued red lip. So this is the red lipstick I have here. And I'm not going to do as opaque a red lip as I might normally do, just because of what we've got going on in the eyes. So I'm just going to tap it on my lips just to get the colour on there. So you just create a really light layer of the lipstick, and then I'm going to top it off with some gloss and kind of blend it out a bit. Any clear or sheer gloss will do. So I'm just applying that with a brush just to really smooth it out. So that's the effect you get. It's quite wearable, and if you want to add a little bit more red you can just pick some up from the tube on your brush. and just work that in. So depending on the lipstick that you're using and the effect that you want, you can build it up as much as you'd like, or go straight in with the lipstick and get a nice opaque red lip. But I'm just going to leave it at that for today. So I'll zoom in again to have a look at the eyes. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this was somewhat useful. If you did enjoy watching, do give a thumbs up below. Leave a comment with any comments, requests or questions, and subscribe if you haven't. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!